Going live, Amp. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wadeen Gymnasium for today's in-county rivalry matchup between the UMaine Fort Kent Bengals and the UMaine Presque Isle Owls. I'm Ricky Goupel, set to bring you today's play-by-play action. Anthony Searles on camera running our graphics upstairs, doing a good job as always. And tonight's a special occasion, the Think Pink game. We'll get to that in a little bit. But first, let's look at these two teams. Fort Kent enters with a record of 4-2, coming off 2 straight victories at Bryant and Stratton Buffalo and then Villa Maria. But those were a while ago, the 14th and 17th. It's been 17 days since the Bengals have played a game. And then UMPI, UMPI Owls, enter with a record of 0-5, looking for their first win of the year, coming off a tough game against Bowdoin, who is number 5 in the nation, really the best opponent they'll see all year, hands down. And it's been 9 days since they played, a little bit more recent than these Bengals, but they're just getting back from Thanksgiving break. I'm sure UMFK is as well, so kind of shake off the rust for a couple practices before getting back into it. But the Owls are ready and eager to try to capture their first win of the year in front of this home crowd. The Owls, right now, the big problem for them at their first 5 games has to be the rebounding factor. I mean, there's never one particular thing, but you look at the rebounding margin, the Owls are, on average, out-rebounded by negative 20 per game. Their opponents out-rebound them, and the Owls need to clean up the glass better, get some more second looks, averaging just 9.5 onto offensive rebounds per game. And UMPI definitely needs to clean up the glass a little better tonight if they want to capture their first victory here in front of their home fans. Their second home game of the season, with the exception of that Bowdoin game, and we are almost ready to go. Tonight, the Think Pink games, all proceeds going towards Northern Light Health and their community against cancer, helping those in the community who have been affected by cancer, and all the proceeds will go to that. And it is definitely a matchup that means a little bit more to these fans in the stands. And we're just about set here for pregame warm-ups as the teams will huddle up, but not too many in attendance right now. They'll continue to file in tonight, and just a special night because the men will tip off later at 7:30, and the women will start things off here. UMFK, again, 4-2 their record. UMPI 0-5, looking for that elusive first victory. The Owls started off their season at USM, then went to UMA, played UMA twice in a row actually, lost some close games there, then they fell to Norwich and Bowdoin. And they'll have Fisher this coming Saturday, the last non-conference game of this first semester, before rounding out with Husson and Farmington, so it doesn't particularly get much easier. So right now we're going to hand it over to our PA here. Once the seconds tick down, we'll be ready for starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wadeen Gymnasium, the home of the UMPI Owls. Tonight is a very special night. UMPI is proud to bring back the Think Pink game. All proceeds from this evening's doubleheader will go directly to the Patient Assistance Fund at Northern Light Cancer Care at ARG, supporting local community members impacted by cancer. Donations can be made at the northernlighthealth.org. We would like to extend a heartfelt thank you for your support and attendance to this special event. Tonight's game features the visiting University of Maine at Fort Kent Bengals and our own University of Maine at Presque Isle Owls. At this time, we ask that those who are able, please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. starting lineups. First for the Bengals, a 5'6" first year, number 2, Nye Ortiz. A 5'6" senior, number 11, Carolyn Baptist. A 5'6" first year, number 21, Trinity Yoakum. A 5'8" junior, number 22, Toby Yoakum. A 5'9" first year, number 30, CC Bell. The Bengals are coached by Carly Flowers. And now, for your University of Maine at Presque Isle Owls, a 5'4" senior from Miami, Florida, number 1, Giovanna Oliva. A 5'4" senior from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico, number 5, Anaira Ayala. A 5'1" junior from Fort Fairfield, Maine, number 10, Cameron Alla. A 5'9" first year from Bryant Pond, Maine, number 14, Karen Marshall. A 5'10" senior from Howland, Maine, number 15, Alexis Ireland. The Owls are coached by Mark Knight, assisted by Dan Kane and Lauren Magno. Our officials are Mr. Coffin, Mr. Kennedy, and Mr. Prescott.
So we're just about set for some basketball here as Hector Perez, the voice of the Owls tonight, doing a good job on the PA. And we are underway. Basketball here at the University of Maine at Presque Isle. I'm Ricky Goupel, bringing you the play-by-play. Anthony Searles on camera. First possession of the game, favor of the Bengals. Nye Ortiz will convert for 2. The Owls will have their first possession here. Giovanna Oliva. Karen Marshall back to Cameron Alla, but it's stolen away by Ortiz. She's looking for the first 4 points of the game, and she will get it in transition there on the fast break. Saw the Owls struggle against the fast break against the Bowdoin Polar Bears, but I don't think anybody will have as potent an offense as that team that they will see all year. But certainly out the gate, give one up on the other end. In transition, here's Anaira Ayala. She drives in the lane, blocked there by CC Bell, using her length to elevate and reject. Ayala lobbing it in to Ireland, and Bell face guarding Ireland there, got a bit of the arm, so that was good for the Owls as they will benefit because that could have been another steal. Oliva gets it into Ayala. Back to Oliva. She has space. Right side of the lane is going to take a tough shot, though, falling away. But it's rebounded by Ireland. They kick back out Oliva. Too strong that time. So the Owls will be empty-handed through the first minute of this game. In transition again, Ortiz looking for Baptiste. A captain on this Fort Kent Bengals squad. A steal there by Ireland. And we'll go the other direction. Oliva losing it. Clean out of bounds.
Settle down, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Action transition. Good job. Get back, let's hear it. Let's go, let's go. Get to your gaps, get to your gaps.
Baptiste, tough take. She gets the roll. And Carolyn Baptiste gets on the board. It's 6-0, the visitors. Ayala to Ireland, back to Alla, and back to Ireland on the give. Good ball moving that time for the Owls, but they cannot reap the benefits of a basket as everything was there but the finish. And that was the best possession they'd had tonight. We apologize. We're trying to get our scoreboard fixed here, the score bug. It is 6-0 Fort Kent, in case you can't see the scoreboard through the camera, but the score bug itself malfunctioning at the time. Anthony Searle's trying to sort things out. Thank you. Baptiste tries a three. It clicks off the glass. Up ahead, Ireland. Had Oliva, but she'll have to pull back out. Alla thought about the three. Nice up fake. Dribble drive, kick out. Oliva for three, too strong. Tough first sequence for her. Just needs to find the touch, as the looks have been there. Trying to kick out, and Alla creates that turnover. Ayala to Alla. Back to Ireland with Alla diving to the hoop, but Ireland will stop at the elbow. She backs down Bell. Kick out Alla. Baseline J. No good. Rebounded CC Bell, and she'll pull it down in transition. Bell finds Yoakum underneath, and Toby Yoakum makes it 8-0 for Kent. And a foul on Ireland. That's the second one on Bell. So she has both Fort Kent fouls in the early going, so she might probably have to exit. Two quick ones in the first 3 minutes. Ireland will go to the line for two. Ireland puts UMPI on the board. She makes a second, near 70% on the year for her. Has had many trips to the line throughout this season. I think somewhere near 45 attempts in the first 5 games, averaging around 9 shots a game from the free throw line. Baptiste tries a runner, no good, and it'll stay with the Bengals following the rebound action, 8-2 UMFK. Three-pointer on the way, it's good from Nysa Ortiz, and she finishes to make it 11-2. She's having a good stretch here, 7 of the 11 for UMFK and by Nysa Ortiz. Turnover, Owls will go the other way. Oliva, nice track down steal though in the backcourt. It's loose, she loses it. And so Oliva scrapping for it, but can't quite pull it back away for the Owls, and then it'll go out of play here. Timeout called by Coach Knight. It'll be a 30-second timeout, 11-2 UMFK in the early goings. So out of the timeout, 11-2. They get it in. Baptiste right off the inbounds. They make it 13-2. Frustrating start for the Owls, who call that quick timeout. Amelia Ivey into the game. Finds Ireland. Nice lob underneath, and Ireland will roll it in. So she's got all 4. (13-4). Favor of the Bengals. Kick out to Trinity Yoakum. Gets it over to her sister Toby. Kick out a 3, and she's got another. Nye Ortiz with 10 points early on here for UMFK. She's feeling it. She averages 12.3 a game, so if she scores 3 more the rest of the game, she'll eclipse that average. Certainly on pace to do so. 10 here in the first 4.5 minutes. Alla inside with Ireland. Ireland Backing down Yoakum underneath with Ayala, and she fades away, making a baseline J. So Naira Ayala, first one not named Lexi Ireland for UMPI to score tonight, makes it 16-6. Kick out there and an unforced turnover for UMFK. UMPI will catch a break here. Right at exactly 5 minutes left in this first quarter. Tough take from Ayala. Almost gets the scoop layup to go, then almost got a steal, but UMFK going to pull away with some numbers here. Ortiz, that is Baptiste, excuse me, and we'll have a tie-up. It'll favor UMPI. So Lindsay Hamilton into the game for her first minutes of this year. Been hurt through the first 5 games, so she will see the floor for the first time. Been out with a wrist injury for a while that spilled over from last season. Hamilton, a big contributor to last year's team. Runner from Ivy, Ireland follow-up. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 more. So UMPI gets a stop. Ayala, post entry to Ireland, kicked out, and Ira Ayala. Back to Cameron Alla, lobbed underneath. A look there for Ireland, but through her hands, and Yoakum will take it the other way. Baptiste, runner, she's fouled. It'll be 2 shots upcoming for the Bengals. So more and more people filing into the gym wearing pink here. Expect a large crowd before the night is over. And over 2 at the line there that time. The Owls with a break, trying to cut into this UMFK lead. 16-8 is the score. Ivy, nice crossover. She takes it, kicks out. Oliva swung. Ayala, she'll try a catch and shoot 3-ball. Too strong. Ireland with the follow-up board on the offensive glass, and she lays it in. Lexi Ireland doing what she does. And that was a talking point in pregame, but they needed to clean the offensive glass up better, and they certainly have throughout this first quarter. Ortiz, tough take. She's fouled. Sorry, that is Ines Bermudez into the game. So she will have a pair of free throws. 3 of 11 on the year from the charity stripe. She hits the first. And she goes 2 for 2. Jing Stewart Greer into the game for UMFK. Dual sport athlete for the Bengals, also plays volleyball, I believe. Owls have quite a few of those as well. Dual sporters.
Good, move it quick, move it quick.
Ivy, Ayala, they'll move it around the perimeter, back to Oliva. And they'll continue to do that. Ayala will try a 3 from the top, just around and out. Everything was there. 18-10 is your score. Try to keep you updated as we're still experiencing some difficulties with our scoreboard. Baptiste, the take, no. Jing Stewart-Greer, the putback, still no. And rebounded by Ireland. They're going to look to push. Ayala. Ireland has space. She decides to kick out. Oliva will try a three, front iron, tipped. And a nice track down board there for Ivy. Too strong, the pass to Ayala, but she will track it down. Gets rid of it. Ireland, nice up fake, gets some space, she'll lay it in. Alexia Ireland having herself a first quarter here for the Owls. 18-12 is your score. It looked all UMFK early on, and UMPI has certainly quieted the tide. Tough angle there. That was Baptiste trying to get that to go. Up ahead in transition, the Owls wanted a kick call, and then Fort Kent will have a breakaway opportunity out of it. Baptiste is fouled. She'll have 2 free throws. The foul goes on Amelia Ivy, but it is 18-12, and a tough break there for UMPI. They wanted a kick call. They say it was unintentional. Could have been a natural position, and so it went down. Goes down to official discretion there as Baptiste hits the first. She 65.8% on the air from the line. $20-12 is your score. $1:40 to go first quarter. Ayala. Ivy. Ayala trying to lob it in, fouled by Bermudez.
Get a little higher so we can swing. Lindsay's wide open. You can go now.
Ireland hits the first. Good on the second as well. Minute 30 to go first quarter, 20-14 UMFK. Baptiste into the front court, stops on the wing, kicks out to Bermudez. Back to her, touch pass inside to Jing Stewart-Greer, going over 2 defenders. Nice follow-up board from Yoakum, and she keeps it alive. Kicks out the drive, back to Yoakum. Left open in the corner for 3, high off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Baptiste, and they'll get a second or third chance here in this possession. Under a minute to go in the first. Baptiste driving, runner in the lane, nothing doing. Shot clock will go off. The Owls will stave them off as UMFK had a couple chances at that one.
Go high low, high low, high low.
Oliva traveled. Shuffled the feet before she put the ball on the floor, and we'll go back over to Fort Kent here with 36 seconds to go. Catch and shoot 3 from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Lindsay Hamilton. She'll outlet. The Owls will have it here. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds. Kick out Oliva. The long 2 is no good. Rebounded by Fort Kent. Ireland scraps for it, gets it back. She's fouled with 8.2 seconds. And now, since they're in the bonus, it'll be 2 shots for Lexi Ireland. Ireland, a successful trip, cuts into this lead. The Owls back within 5 here at the end of the first quarter. 5 seconds to go. In the front court, Ortiz trying to kick out. They get it back. Nothing going on there at the buzzer there for Fort Kent. Couldn't get a look. And the Owls will close out this half down just by 4, 20-16. Four-point lead for the Bengals, who started off that quarter hot before the Owls closed it hot. But a 3 here right away. Cece Bell, she does that exceptionally well, shooting 51% from beyond the arc this season through 6 games for UMFK. Again, 4-2 on the season. Been 17 days since they've played a game. Hamilton, no good on the 3. (23-16) now after that three-pointer to start this quarter from Bell. Runner from Baptiste. Nice take, the scoop with the right hand. High off the glass and in. And it's just like that, back to a 9-point lead as UMPI worked hard to get it back to 4. Travel against Hamilton. Bell will kick out Yoakum. A drive and an offensive foul against Bell, and that's her 3rd here in this first half. That is a costly one. Ayala for 3, in and out. Just can't get one to fall early on. Ireland with the offensive board kicks out Alla for 3, no. And Bell swoops in for the board. Bell, scoop layup, no. Fighting for her own board, rebounded at Hamilton. Outlets to Alla and then up ahead with Ayala. Back to Alice, swung. Back to Anira Ayala. Now Lexi Ireland at the free throw line. She's fouled.
Hit that corner and let's turn it, right? We can get layups if we run our offense. We can get layups, all right?
So Yoakum goes in. Ireland yet again will go to the line here. Sorry, that's just going to be an off-ball foul. Ayala looking for Engel. Baptiste almost the steal. Allo, poke free there from Baptiste. Engel tries tracking it down right in front of the table. Nice save from Lexi Engel. Underneath Marshall, a tie up here. After the jump ball, the Owls have it with 9 on the shot clock. They lob it in to Hamilton. Hamilton puts it on the floor, driving right side, tough take. And then on the rebound action, Marshall will contact Yoakum. 25-16 now, still looking for the first points of this frame. So amazingly right now, Ireland has 14 of UMPI's 16 points. Ivy and Oliva ready to check in. Bermuda is underneath, fouled. Yeah. So Bermuda, this is Celicia Thomas, pardon me, to the line here. She hits the second. Splitting the pair is Thomas, and it's a 10-point lead for Fort Kent. First time since it was 16-6. Now it's 26-16. Engel to Ivy. Ivy sees a hole, now kicks out Marshall. Her jumper is blocked.
Joe, ball side. Hey, you're getting in, you're playing with Cam.
Allo lobs it into Marshall. Closing it on 7 minutes here in the second.
Moving now.
Marshall along the perimeter. Tight pass underneath Ivy. Got to get one off. Oliva at the horn off the front iron. That'll reset to 20, but a steal right off the offensive board from Engel. Going the other way, Ortiz kicks out. Yoakum left open for 3. Splash off the right wing. Timeout called by Coach Knight. It's a 60-second timeout. 13-point advantage now for UMFK, starting off this quarter on fire. So UMFK starting this quarter on a 9-0 run after UMPI worked hard to get it back to within 4 before the end of the quarter. Oliva turns it over right away. Going the other way, Thomas up ahead to Ortiz. Yoakum, post entry to Yoakum. She goes up and in as Trinity finds Toby for 2 there. And the lead swells to 15, biggest of the night for the Bengals. Nice give and go. Alla is fouled. Good pass from Engel. Will create that. So Cameron Al will have a pair of free throws upcoming. Lexi Ireland back into the game. Alla misses the second. So 0 for 2 that trip. Needing to stop ball up ahead. Baptiste is fouled. The Owls were a little late recognizing, and so they close in and clothesliner. So Carolyn Baptiste will have 2 free throws. Two for 2 that trip. 17-point lead for UMFK. Marshall, post entry underneath to Ivy. Now they have to kick it back out. Another turnover here. Starting to become a bugaboo here for UMPI. Baptiste in transition lays it up and in. The Coach Knights already used 2 timeouts this half. Certainly wouldn't want to use another, but all Uncle Mo wearing black and yellow right now and green for Fort Kent. The sharp road uniforms they have. Marshall, corner 3, front iron, no good. Rebound action, we got a jump ball. This time it'll favor UMFK. So they lead by 19. Yoakum drives, kicks out to Trinity Yoakum, over to Carolyn Baptiste. Catch and shoot 3 ball, no good. Tipped in the air, and the Owls will secure the board. Thomas slow to get up in the backcourt. The Owls will have a 5-on-4. Ayala, the up fake, can't get it to go, and then Ireland and Toby Yoakum getting into it there on the rebound. Ayala to trigger it in to Ireland. And another steal. Fort Kent getting their hands in every pass right now, it seems, for the Owls. 2 more in transition. Nye Ortiz makes it a 21-point lead. Owls still looking for their first points this quarter. Ayala going to try to do that right here and now. Front iron off the 3. They'll get it back to her. She'll try another one, a step in. Still no. And Ayala trying a couple times to try to end the drought. I don't blame her, and just can't get it to fall. Deep 3 balls they were. Baptiste, the runner, off the glass and out. Rebounded by Ireland. Up ahead, finds Ayala. That's Oliva. Now Anira Ayala. Jump shot, too strong, and there's a lid on the rim right now for the Owls. Everything going UMFK's way. Baptiste in transition, no. Really up-tempo game it's turned into the last few minutes, as Coach Knight will finally yell settle here. We'll try to slow things down. Oliva gives it away. Stolen by Trinity Yoakum. In transition with Marshall, a 2-on-1 to Baptiste. Marshall fouls Baptiste. She'll go to the line for 2. And with 3:29 to go here in the second quarter, Fort Kent off to a torrid start in this second frame. The Owls still held scoreless, as it was 20-16 going into this quarter. UMPI seemed to have turned everything around and gotten back into the game, made it anybody's game, but Fort Kent has gone 19-0 run since. It's one thing to go cold when the other team is on a normal or just a normal pace, but it's another thing to go cold and also the other team's getting all the fast break points and Timeout called by Coach Carly Flowers of UMFK. It's a full 60-second timeout, 3:29 here to go in the second, 38-16 Fort Kent. (38-16) Bengals, 3:29 to go in the half. Remember, it was 20-16 to start this quarter. First 6.5 minutes have been all Bengals. Ayala into the front court. Needing to get rid of it, and there's another steal. Baptiste gets her hand in there. It's loose on the floor. Yoakum picks it up, and Fort Kent will go the other way. Nice give and go underneath. Ortiz scoops it in. And the Owls can't even seem to get a pass off right now. Ayala, Ireland, backing down Yoakum. Ireland with the left hand, no good. Put back by Lindsay Hamilton. Finally ends the drought here for UMPI, and Lindsay Hamilton, her first points of this season. I guess couldn't have come at a more convenient time for the Owls to score. 40-18. Bermudez, catch and shoot, a three from Yoakum, no. Tipped around, Engel got her hand in there, and Ivy secures the board. Ayala goes behind the back, crosses the timeline, and now gives to Lexi Ireland. Hamilton, jump shot, yes. Good sequence for Lindsay, who has 4 quick points. Brings the Owls to 20. Now 40-20 is your score. 2:05 to go in this half. Again, still trying to figure out our score bug problems, but for now I'll just keep updating you on the time and the score. Three-pointer just off the mark. Owls get a stop, 147, trying to close this quarter off strong. Ayala up ahead to Engel. Lexi Engel to Amelia Ivy. Ivy dribbles out of trouble. Will find Ireland. Tries to go back to Ivy. Tipped, last touched by UMFK. 15 on the shot clock. 1:32 to go in the second quarter. Ayala for three. Can't buy one right now. Don't blame her for continuing to try because eventually they're going to start falling. She's that type of shooter. Hamilton out of play.
Hey, 4 down.
So the Owls get a steal right after that rebound. And
Hey, cross that corner, 4 down. Don't throw it. Go set it.
we'll have it here at end line out of bounds. Ayala trying to lob it into Engel. Stolen away. Yoakum. In transition, Yoakum contacted, counted and one. And now we'll get a technical foul call on Engel. So with 1:11, and that's it on Engel, who expressed her displeasure at the call, but now it'll be 2 in the basketball for UMFK. So Yoakum finishes the and one, and so now they'll bring in Ortiz to do the technical free throws. And then they will have the basketball after all that. The UMFK making their free throws right now. She makes both. They get 5 points out of that, if you count the and one plus the 2 technical free throws. And now we'll have the ball. Chance to do some more damage here, up 25. Yoakum right through the hands of Baptiste, so the Owls catch a break. So they couldn't get a double possession there off the technical foul, but UMPI will have it with 1 minute exactly here in this second quarter, 45-20. Trying to get some looks. Ayala dribbles left side, has to kick back, tipped, and then ends up with Hamilton. She gets the stick back, no good. And UMFK will pull it away. 45 seconds in the second quarter. All the way, Ortiz trying to go coast to coast. It slips out of her hands, and we'll just go right back over to UMPI. 39 seconds. Ayala traveled with it. Good strong defense from Bermudez, was just straight up and down, and she just ran headlong into her. Probably shuffled the feet trying to avoid that contact and go back over to UMFK. Basically no differential between the shot and the game clock. Underneath, Yoakum kicks out Bermudez. We've got a tie up here, 12.7 on the clock. The arrow will favor Fort Kent. Yoakum to Ortiz, back to Toby Yoakum. 7 seconds. Ortiz puts on the floor now with 5. Lobs it away. Trinity Yoakum at the buzzer. No good. And that will do it for the first half of play. 45-20, UMFK with a monster second quarter. They outscore the Owls 20-4 to take a stranglehold on this game, up by 25 at the break. We'll be back in 15 minutes' time for the third quarter. Back here at Wadeen Gymnasium for the Think Pink night. A decent crowd on tap right now here for the second half of our women's game. It's 45-40 in favor of UMFK, who outscored the Owls 20-4 in that second quarter. And UMPI closed out the first quarter on a run to cut it to 4, but then UMFK scored I don't know how many in a row before UMPI finally ended the drought. I think at least 20 in a row before UMPI got on the board. I think that they made it 40-18. So yeah, I think it was 40-16 at one point. But anyway, I digress. You get the picture. UMFK came out firing in that second quarter, and that is where we sit right now, 45-20. As the final seconds tick away here, we did finally figure out our score bug. So that is a relief on my part. You guys will know how much time we've got. And right now the visitors with full control of this ball game, but the Owls going to continue to fight hard as they've done all season long. They fought really hard against Bowdoin despite the score. And I'm sure tonight will be no exception. Down in Bangor, the Husson Eagles host Maine Maritime Academy, 37-22. The Mariners in front. And that is the start of the Eagles and Mariners conference play. They start a week before the Owls do, over a week. Underneath Ireland, good first possession here for UMPI. She gets the putback, no good, too strong. Ayala's right there, and she lays it in. So the Owls do get 2 points right away out of halftime. But getting back to MMA Husson, MMA has had Husson's number the last few seasons, and it looks like they're continuing to do so. Up 15 right now going into the second half down there. Husson has struggled to start this season. Most of the NAC East has struggled. MMA has 3 wins, UMF has 2 wins, and nobody else has a win. UMPI, Husson, and Thomas all winless here in this young season. Owls with a couple of good looks, fighting in the backcourt for it. Oliva tried tipping it, but Baptiste gets it away just in time. CeCe Bell playing with the 3 fouls. Didn't see her during that huge run for Fort Kent much, as she picked up her 3rd and exited the rest of the half. Oliva misses the shot. Ireland, the putback, no good. She ends up with it, getting all the rebounds. Kicked out Ayala for 3, and she finally gets one to go. That's got to feel good for her. So good start to this quarter for UMPI, and Ayala, one of those players that when she gets going with the 3 ball, sometimes it's tough to stop, as she'll start get the touch, and UMPI can only hope that that is the case tonight after making that first one. Yoakum is fouled. She'll go to the line. That'll go on Ireland. So to the line is Bell. She is 76.7% from the line on the year. Misses the first. In and out on the second, so a normally sure-handed free throw shooter goes 0 for 2. Scrap for the board. It'll stay with UMPI as Alla and Toby Yoakum went to the floor fighting for it. Oliva all the way to the block. Kicks out Ireland in the lane. Now to Marshall in the corner, tried getting it back to Alla. Steal, nice read from Ortiz. She'll pull it away, and Ortiz into the front court for the Bengals. The ball fake and the finish. Nycia Ortiz gets the first points of the half for UMFK. Up ahead, nobody picked up Oliva. She'll take it and will draw a foul. So Giovanna Oliva with the take, and we'll have a pair of free throws. That one going to go on Toby Yoakum. Oliva at the line for her second. Trying to split the pair. No good. Ireland went up for the board, but Ortiz is there first. Outlets up ahead to Baptiste over on the right wing. Trinity Yoakum kicks out. Toby Yoakum. Oliva a little too zealous there, reaching in. Bell, tough finish, up and under Lexi Ireland. Will scoop it in. So UMFK scored the last 4 after UMPI scored the first 5 to start this quarter. Ayala, and there's that touch we were talking about. Her next 3 that she tries, buries it. So Ayala with a great start to this quarter. Up ahead, the lay-in Baptiste. Nobody picked her up. 51-28 is your score. Oliva try to fit it to Marshall. It's stolen by Bell. And Cece Bell will just take it up herself. Finds Trinity Yoakum. The runner, front iron, no good. She gets her own rebound and will scrap for the board to see if they get Ayala or Ireland here. It'll be on Ireland. The Owls can ill afford to have her in foul trouble. That'll be her 3rd. So Hamilton will get her. And that one could have gone on either Ireland or Ayala. Unfortunately for the Owls, they book Ireland for it. It would have been Ayala's first, but instead it's Ireland's 3rd. Nice take to the rim for Nysia Ortiz, the crossover move in the lane. She's up to 20 in the game for UMFK. Now a foul to go on Trinity Yoakum. Amelia Ivy in for UMPI, in for Giovanna Oliva. Oliva also with 3 fouls for UMPI. So 2 of their starters in a bit of foul trouble. 3 other players with 2. Ayala's was taken away here for Fort Kent. Bell left open for 3. It is off the mark. She knew it right away. Baptiste tried to save it, but UMPI will get away with one normally when you leave Bell open like that. Again, 51% from bonus range on the year for her. Ayala fouled by Ortiz. Ivy bounces it into Marshall. Defended by Bell. Now to Ayala. Ayala trying to create her own space. Gets it away to Alla. Alla will take it herself. She's fouled. So Cameron Alla has seen a couple of strong takes from her tonight that have forced the defense to close late, and she draws the foul. Alla off the mark on the first. Hits the second. Been pretty 50-50 to start this quarter. It's a 24-point lead as it was 25 to start the quarter. 53-29 is your score. High pass there, ends up to Toby Yoakum. Bell drives, kicks out to Ortiz. They'll reset here. Now actually Ortiz is going to pull up into a shot. She buries it. Nice, Ortiz. Have yourself a night. Did not see that shot coming personally, but she just catches and shoots right away. I don't think UMPI did either. Lobbed underneath to Hamilton, too strong, out of play. So with Ireland out of the game, trying to utilize Lindsay Hamilton underneath, one of the post players for UMPI, and too strong on the lob. Back over to Fort Kent. Catch and shoot. Ortiz wants another. Front iron. Rebounded by Trinity Yoakum. They get it back to Ortiz. She takes it to the rim for 2 more. Again, 12.3 points per game on the season for her. And she is up to 25 in this one. There's a 3 from Ayala. Her 3rd of the quarter. Again, it just takes 1 for her. And she's 3 for 3 since that first make. Well, 2 for 2 after the first make. But right now, UMPI needs all of that and then some. Ireland's going to come back in along with a couple subs for Fort Kent. Bell with Alla trying to poke it free from behind. They leave Yoakum open out of the zone. It rattles out, and it'll stay with Fort Kent with 4.5. Subs are in.
Lindsay, let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
They get it in. The runner, no good. Tipped around, back to Bell, stick back, no good. Ireland fighting for the rebounds, and it'll finally go over to UMPI.
We're in blue! We're in blue! We're in blue! Hey, Lexi, you're going to be low.
Get into Ayala. Again, has the touch now in this quarter with 3 triples. Got to think they're trying to find her, but now Fort Kent's ready for it. Ivy along the wing. Ivy is fouled by Bermudez. That is the 5th on Fort Kent. So they're UMPI's in the bonus. Ivy to the line for 2. Shot blocked. Ayala tried the baby jumper. It's pulled away. Ortiz into the front court, loses it, but gets it back. Back to Baptiste. Catch and shoot jumper from Bermudez. No good. Rebounded Ayala. Outlets to Cameron Alla. She keeps the dribble alive. Up ahead, Engel. Back to Alla. Alla, the take. Her scoop shot, no good. It's rebounded by Bell, teasing Alla there off the rebound. Baptiste, no good. Ivy, back to Alla. Underneath, Ireland, nice find with the assist from Cameron Alla. 24-point lead for the Bengals. It's been half and half here this quarter. Slow goings, a lot of fouls. Travel first. They'll wave off the basket. Bermudez is booked with the violation. Hard screen there. It's going to go against UMFK. Good screen set by Ireland as Baptiste just ran straight through her, drawing that foul. And so now it's 2 shots for Ireland with UMPI in the bonus. She has 13 in the game. Makes the second.
Yeah, stay wider, stay wider.
Pardon me, she has now 18. She had 16 before that trip. She has 13 rebounds. Another double-double for Ireland, who's averaging that clip so far this season. It's tough to average a double-double. It really is, but she does it. Ayala, nice touch. Getting it up ahead, but it's touched there by Bell as Ayala could sense the defense on her, just tips it up in the air to keep it alive for UMPI, and now they'll have a end line out of bounds play here. Ayala, catch and shoot. Her first miss of this quarter from beyond the arc. UMPI trying to cut into this deficit. Open for 3. It's Natalia Taronis into the game. Foul against Engel.
That foul was on number 4, right? That foul was on number 4. 3 on Lexi.
Bell hits the first. Give and go back to Engel to break the press. Ayala in the corner will put it on the floor, take it across the free throw line. Ireland now Engel over to Oliva. Trying to get a screen from Ireland. Trying to pick and roll there. Fort Kent read it well. And now stolen away. Ireland, Oliva off the turnover, no good. A great look for UMPI after that steal. Oliva trying for another one this time. She will reach in. Hit it. Not now, not now. Engel in the corner. Tried getting into Ireland. Loose on the floor. Engel still with it. We'll get a tie up. I'll be frustrated with the physicality here as Coach Knight gets an explanation. Into Hamilton. Back to Ivy. She drives. Ireland, Ayala, Engel with 10 on the shot clock. Ivy drives, puts up a runner. No good. Fort Kent, got to give them credit. They've been physical all night long, as have the Owls at times. $25-point lead for Fort Kent. They've broken even here as UMPI started off the quarter well. For 3, Bell. Good contest there for UMPI. Ivy in the backcourt. To Ireland. The back tip from behind, loose. Tie up. As Ireland got her hands in there with Terronis. A 30-second timeout called by Coach Mark Knight. 37.8 here in the third. 25-point lead for the Bengals. Bell's going to try to come out in a press here. Bell stepped out of bounds, so the press pays immediate dividends out of the timeout. Shot. Ivy Gets it into Hamilton, top of the key. Three for Engel. Bell into the front court for Kent. Spins around Ireland, shot blocked. Nope, we're gonna get a foul called first. They got the arm, says our official. So that'll go on Lindsey Hamilton. So free throw here for pair of free throws for CC Bell. The explanation there with our official was that she jumped into her. It wasn't with the arm. Or it wasn't on the arm. It was the fact that she was not straight up and down. Ivy up the side, crosses the timeline. Give it to Hamilton. 4 in the quarter. Get it back to Hamilton. She has to put one up, and the buzzer too strong. Had a decent look, all things considered. But UMFK ends up winning the quarter. They lead 63-36 with 10 minutes to go. So 10 minutes to go here as we start the fourth quarter. 63-36. And UMFK will have the first possession. Yoakum drives. Side iron, no good. Rebounded by Hamilton. Fighting for that rebound. Ireland rolls off for defender, takes it all the way to the rim for 2. Lexi Ireland continuing her good day, now up to 20 for UMPI. She averages right around 15 a game. She averages 15 and 12. Jump ball called here.
Good gaps there. Yeah, set it there. That's good. Good.
Ayala looking for a ball screen to shoot. They won't let her. People have to settle into their secondary. Ivy over in the corner. Ayala back to Hamilton. 10 on the shot clock. Engel finds Ivy. Underneath, Ireland. Thought about kicking. Now will take it herself. Tries the scoop reverse. No good.
Hey, you can be aggressive on that trap there. If she's not looking and you're behind that play, you can go.
Ayala gets a ball screen, but they close out well. Ivy, nice crossover in the lane, puts up a shot. She will earn 2 free throws. The crossover led to that. That will go on Trinity Yoakum. So that'll make now 4 players with 3 fouls now for UMFK. Baptiste, Trinity Yoakum, Cece Bell, and Stalisha Thomas. Ivy banks in the second. 63-39. Reminder, the men's game to follow for a 7:30 tip-off, or 20 minutes concluding this one, after the conclusion of this one.
You're right. Keep working.
3 ball is good, and who else but Nye Ortiz. Ortiz up to 28 for UMFK. Ayala, the runner, no good. Nice rebound from Ireland. Kicks out Engel, has open for 3. Off the mark, Ayala fighting for it. Uppy with some second chances here, and Ireland will go to the line. That will go on Thomas, her 4th. Timeout called by Coach Flowers. It is a full 60-second timeout with 7:43 to go. 66-39 for Kent. Ireland will have 2 free throws. Good on the first. Makes the second. So Ireland 2 for 2. They'll be trying to apply some pressure, create some type of havoc here for UMFK, but they handle it well that time. Peronis drives, her runner, no good, tipped in the air. Fighting for the rebound was Ortiz, but Ayala ends up with it for UMPI. She will out-dribble Peronis. Oliva, open up top, is short on the 3 ball. So Ireland's up to 22 for UMPI. Ayala has 13. Taronis open on the block, so they break the press, and that creates somebody open, so Taronis converts. Ivy to Ireland. She drives, puts up the shot. She'll be fouled for 2 more free throws. Ireland, I'm not going to say what she is tonight at the line. I'm not going to say it. Well, I guess I jinxed it anyway. She's now 12 for 13 from the line tonight. So even saying I'm not going to say it is still a jinx, I guess. So she goes 13 of 14 from the stripe tonight. Splits that pairing.
Karen, you got 22 and you'll go trap that.
68-42. Favor of UMFK. Nice give underneath Marshall. Reverse is no good. Owls will have to scramble back. Ortiz is open to the rim. 2 more for her. Give her 30 on the night. So Ortiz, the leading scorer for UMFK. Ireland, the leader for UMPI. Oliva's fouled on her way to the rim. That's the 4th on UMFK. Jing Stewart Greer is in again for the Bengals.
Never mind, you're good. Match up, wait.
UMFK trying to get a 5th player on the floor here. They do. Ireland back to Ayala. Leave her open for 3. And Ira cans her 4th triple of the night. All in this second half. At midcourt, they get by. Up ahead. Thomas gives it to Yoakum for 3, and she answers. A timeout called. So we'll get going again here. Somebody for Fort Kent fouled that. I didn't catch who. Up ahead, Bell loses her footing but regains and now takes it to the rim. A save by Ortiz gets it back to Stewart Greer. The follow-up by Bell is good. So Fort Kent fighting in that possession. Timeout called by Coach Knight. 5:17 to go. It's a 30-point lead for UMFK. Fort Kent will have it right in front of the UMPI bench. 5:17 to go in the game. They lead by 30. Taronis inbounds it to Ortiz. He's having a career night here. Stolen by Ireland. She will try to take it herself all the way to the rim. She's fouled. Ortiz with the chase down foul. That's her 3rd. So it was Delisha Thomas who ended up picking up her 5th. She's done for the night. And UMPI has Oliva with 4. Other than that, nobody else with 4 in the game. Ireland, 2 for 2. Needing some help. Owls bring 4 players up to press. Marshall's got two offensive players in the front court, and then a foul on the press. Get into Thomas. Stolen by Ayala. Has a 2-on-1. She'll just step into a three. Yes, that's her spot. Anaira Ayala with 5 second-half threes. When she pulls up with that confidence, you almost kind of know it's going to fall. Up to 16 into the game. No.
Back down.
Bell takes it up for Fort Kent, unharmed, all the way to the hoop. They don't make it that easy. Yoakum looking for 2 more for Fort Kent, leading 75-50. Faith Graham and Lexi Engel are in for UMPI.
Hey, Joe, you got the
And
one?
for Ayala and Ireland, Graham has it underneath, has to get rid of it, in trouble. Ireland, or Engel, that is, was looking at a wide open hoop, but then they steal it away.
Hey, we're back now. Yeah, stay aggressive. Good. Good, Amelia, good.
All the way in the corner, Bell and Taronis were right next to each other. Taronis tries a 3, Yoakum fouled on the follow-up by Engel. I believe that's her 4th. Yoakum to try to get UMFK to 80. She does. Pardon me, 79. Marshall drives, loses it. A hold call against Trinity Yoakum. Karen Marshall will have a pair. That'll be just the 3rd on Yoakum. Marshall makes a second. 3:22 to go in the game. Bell, an open lane. She's fouled, counted and 1. CC Bell will have a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play. So Bell up to 14 in the game. Tip, she gets it back, wants 2 more, no. And Marshall is there for the board. Stomps in a very tough spot. Marshall, rid of it to Oliva. Across the midcourt, another foul against UMFK. So it continues to be double bonus territory here for UMPI as we approach 3 minutes. Oliva, 76.9% on the year. Confident free throw shooter. She makes both. Bell with it for Fort Kent. It's a pick from Stuart Greer. Kicks out Bermudez. Baseline J is good. So the party continuing for UMFK. Currently, the Bengals, as the 3 missed here from Oliva, tipped high in the air. Taronis controls it, but The Bengals currently third in USCAA Division I in points per game, averaging 74.5. Obviously have gone past that mark tonight. Stuart Greer after the lob, fouled by Graham. Bailey Michelle LaPlante in for Karen Marshall.
Let's work, White.
Jing Stewart Greer splits the pair. Ivy stops, has some space, takes it all the way to the rim for two. Amelia Ivy, great take for UMPI. Two minutes to go. Back to Stuart Greer, wants a couple more. Can't finish. Back over to UMPI.
Match up right now, match up right now.
So down in Bangor, looks like the Mariners are in secure control of that game. Leading 68-41, a loose ball here. Toronas tracks it down. They get it back underneath Bell, two more. Yeah, the Mariners lead the Eagles by 27 points. I think it's safe to say now with MMA back-to-back NACA's champions that it is their conference to lose this year, as they just seem to get better and better. Ivy is fouled. She'll have two free throws. Stuart Greer pulls it down. Ivy to trigger it in for UMPI. To Oliva. Back to Graham. Dribbles it off her foot. Engel recovers. Ivy open along two. Too strong. Probably would have been good if she shot it from where she caught it. Elbow jumper, no good. Into the game for Fort Kent. I don't have a 20, so I'm not sure who that is. I would guess it's Brianna Smith, the only player we haven't seen so far. Three, Oliva, no. Rebounded by Torones. Smith runs free into the front court. She's wide open, no good. She's having all sorts of fun out there. There's some Fort Kent students across the way, egg her on. A good number of Fort Kent fans in attendance tonight. Underneath, Jing Stewart Greer right off the inbounds, no good. Ivy into the front court. Trying to create some space, gets rid of it to Engel. Inside, Graham. Shot blocked by Stuart Greer. Underneath, Oliva. No good. Up ahead. She'll try another one. That's Smith. Front iron. 15 seconds to go. Engel. Oliva. And we'll finally have a whistle. And that'll tee up Coach Mark Knight. They had heard enough with 6.4 seconds to go. I think that might have been what he wanted. .86-55 is your score. with 6.4 to go. UMFK is going to come away with this victory. They'll improve to 5-2 on the year. UMPI will fall to 0-6 and try again this weekend for their first victory. They'll play Fisher College. Play host to Fisher College. Toronto's misses both. Fort Kent will have it and dribble out the remaining seconds here and come away with an 86-55 victory. Coach Flowers wants her to hold it. So that's going to do it. 86-55 is your final score. We'll go down through some scoring totals first for the Owls. They were led by their senior leader, Lexi Ireland, with 25. And Ira Ayala heated up in that third quarter with 16. Amelia Ivy had 6. Lindsay Hamilton had 4. Giovanna Oliva with 2. Cameron Allen and Karen Marshall each with 1. And then for Fort Kent, Nisha Ortiz with 30. Trinity Yoakum with 13. Cece Bell with 16. Carolyn Baptiste with 14. Natalia Toronis with 2. Stalisha Thomas with 1. Jing Stewart-Greer with 1. Ines Bermudez with 4. So a lot of players in the scoring book. Toby Yoakum with 4. For UMFK, again, they improved to 5-2. UMPI falls to 0-6. Don't go far. We will have the men's game coming up here in about 20 minutes' time on UMPI Athletics. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wadeen Gymnasium for the second end of tonight's doubleheader between the UMaine Fort Kent Bengals and the UMaine Presque Isle Owls. I'm Ricky Goupel, set to bring you the play-by-play. Anthony Searles on camera, running our graphics upstairs. And we are just about set for the men's action. The women's game concluded heavily in favor of UMFK. UMPI certainly wants to put on a victory for their home crowd if they would. Let's not get pretentious, but should they come out with a victory tonight, it would be UMPI's best start in 30 years since the 1994-1995 season. Of course, there's 40 minutes left to decide that. But the Owls off to a great start. Long story short, 5-2. UMFK off to 10 games deep already into their schedule. They're 4-6. They just made a trip out to Montana, got back yesterday. They played 2 days ago in Providence, Montana. They've currently on a 5-game skid, trying to right the ship here, but they played some very good, tough opponents out there, and we'll try to come and get this rivalry victory here over the UMPI Owls. Last season, these two teams met up twice. It was the road team coming away with the victory both times. UMFK would love to repeat history here going into this one. We're just about set here for starting introductions and lineups. Again, the Owls 5-2 on the year, UMFK 4-6. UMPI loves to score the basketball, second in their conference in total points, third in points per game, first in margin, outscoring their team on average by 10.4 points. And the Owls would love to repeat history as well here tonight in that area. Coming off a huge victory over UNE, 84-59 here at home against a very good opponent, very good conference, UNE from the conference in New England. And the Owls trying to continue the success they've had in the early seasons. 2 nicks on their record, USM and Bowdoin, both, again, very worthy conferences, Little East and NESCAC. And now we'll have a USCAA Division I opponent here, UMFK. Yeah. Slowly. So we're just about set here for starting lineups. Hector Perez, the voice of the Owls tonight on PA, will have our starters in just a moment. Again, tonight a very special night, Think Pink game here at UMPI. We'll hear a little bit from that from Hector in just a moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wadeen Gymnasium, the home of the UMPI Owls. Tonight is a very special night. UMPI is proud to bring back the Think Pink game. All proceeds from this evening's doubleheader will go directly to the Patient Assistance Fund at Northern Light Cancer Care at ARG, supporting local community members impacted by cancer. Donations can be made at the northernlighthealth.org. We would like to extend a heartfelt thank you from your support and attendance to this special event. Tonight's game features the visiting University of Maine at Fort Kent Bengals with a record of 4-6, and your own University of Maine at Presque Isle Owls with a record of 5-2. Now, for the starting lineups. First for the Bengals, we have 5'10" junior from Augusta, Georgia, number 0, AJ Creech. A 6'4" senior from Miami, Florida, number 3, Jordan Guerrero. A 6'8" senior from Portland, Oregon, number 10, Aiden Grady. A 6'3" junior from Tuzla, Bosnia, number 11, Tariq Islamovic. A 6'2" senior from Iwate, Japan, number 35, Katsuya Susaki. The Bengals are coached by John Madaville. And now, for your University of Maine at Presque Isle Owls, a 6'5" sophomore from Boynton Beach, Florida, number 1, Doug McCalla. A 6' junior from St. Petersburg, Florida, number 2, Aki McMichael. A 6' senior from Mattapan, Massachusetts, number 8, Miles Jones. A 6'4" junior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, number 12, Dwayne Williams. and a 6'3" senior from Clearwater, Florida, number 23, Gilbert Gene Mendez. The Owls are coached by Dan Kane. Our officials for tonight will be Mr. Ayob, Mr. DePatsy, and Mr. Howes.
So good job by Hector Perez, our PA announcer, and we are just about set for some basketball here in Presque Isle, Maine. The second of tonight's doubleheader. Our officials tonight, Mr. Ayob, Mr. DePatsy, and Mr. Howes. Mr. Howes will have the basketball. He will tip things off. For Kent, it'll be Aiden Grady to do the tip. For UMPI, it'll be Doug McCullough. McCullough won the tip, but it goes right to Katsuya Sasaki for Fort Kent. They will have the first possession. AJ Creech, Jordan Guerrero, Grady Islamovic, and Sasaki, the starters for the Bengals. Driving is Islamovic. Loose on the rebound. He gets it back. Will go up strong over Gilbert Gene Mendez. Still loose. Miles Jones pulls it down for UMPI, and we will go in the other direction. McMichael for three right in front of the Owls student section. Gets things started here in the men's game, 3-0 UMPI. Creech with it for Fort Kent, wearing their blacks with the white trim. UMPI wearing the whites with the blue trim. Three on the way from Guerrero, no. He's the senior captain for these Bengals. Touched around here, Gene Mendez will stop, side of the lane, kicks out. McCullough all the way up top. Dwayne Williams, catch and shoot for three. No. Would have been an electric start to the night for UMPI had that shot fallen. All the way to the rim. AJ Creech, no. Denied by the iron. And then Guerrero will get a steal in the backcourt. It's still loose. McMichael will let it roll away. It's 24 on the shot clock. That means since there was no possession, they will have to get it across quickly. They do. McMichael crosses the timeline. The Owls will have a possession here. Williams now to Gene Mendez. Gene Mendez drives, stops at the free throw line. Little dribble drive action. The Owls secondary offense trying to find Jones. It ends up with Williams. Tip in, no. And a foul on the up and down action. So two shots upcoming for Dwayne Williams, the Division II transfer from Adelphi University. Off to a good start this season for UMPI, averaging 12.9 points per game. He's just 3 of 8 from the line on the air, though. Not too many trips for him. Try to improve that right here. Rattles out the first. Creech. Now with Grady. Grady, tough fadeaway drifter. No good. Rebounded by Gene Mendez. Up ahead, finds McMichael. Puts it on the floor, gets it back. McCullough. Now with Williams in the corner. He drives baseline. Back to McCullough. Crossover action, Gene Mendez. Back to Jones. Kicked out. Gene for three. Yes. Gilbert Gene Mendez makes it 7-0 UMPI. Guerrero left open, though, and he answers right in front of the UMPI bench. Probably the best road crowd we'll have all year with Fort Kent. Shows their pleasure after that three. So it's 7-3, the first 3 points courtesy of Jordan Guerrero. McCullough splits a pair of defenders, going between Creech and Grady there for two. Here's Islamovich. Tariq drives, right hand, no. Tipped high in the air by Aiden Grady and pulled down by Dwayne Williams of UMPI. Effectively a one and done there for Fort Kent. Gene Mendez, the up fake. No look pass in the corner with McCalla. Another one. 3 early game triples for UMPI. Everything's falling now, and they all seem to be happening right in front of our student section over there. To the right side of your screen, everybody dressed in pink today for the Think Pink campaign. And there's a finish from A.J. Creech. All proceeds tonight going to the Patient Assistance Fund at Northern Light Cancer Care at A.R. Gould, which supports local community members impacted by the horrible disease of cancer. Over 50-50 drawing at halftime. McMichael tries kicking it out to Gene Mendez, stolen away. Islamovich up ahead. He gives to Sasaki, and he lays it in. Katsuya Sasaki, a senior for these Bengals. 12-7 in the early going. Williams, the triple, yes! Dwayne Williams makes it a 4th three-point shot early on here for UMPI. Timeout called by Coach John Mandeville of Fort Kent. The Owls shooting the lights out of this gym right now, up 15-7. It's a 30-second timeout. $15-7 UMPI, making it rain right now. Into the game is Keen Obiora. Here's a catch and shoot from A.J. Creech, no good. So 4 3-pointers for the Owls from 4 different players. Gene Mendez gets it stolen away from by A.J. Creech. Into the corner, the post entry. All new players out there. Novakovic for Fort Kent gives dive into the hoop. It's Obiora. He goes up, no good. That's James Yamashita in there for UMPI. Up ahead, they will lose it in transition. Got a foul before the shot there on, it was Maxim Vukcevic. Just have some patience tonight with some of these Eastern European names. Very difficult to say, but Fort Kent already going deep. I don't think any starter except A.J. Creech, I think they've already gone 4 deep. The Owls have gone 2 deep with Saquon Carswell and James Yamashita. Here's a drive from Obiora, trying to go up and over Williams, and doesn't get the roll. The rebound, though, that's Novakovic. We're going to whistle a traveling violation against Novakovic. That's Luka Novakovic. Aki McMichael back in for the Owls. Carswell gets it into the UMPI ball handler. Back to Carswell. Now with Gilbert Gene Mendez. Yamashita's left open for 3. No good. Would have been the 5th of this first 6 minutes of the game. They get it in. Novakovic around Carswell, and he finishes to make it 15-9. Bit of a scoring drought there the last couple minutes. Luca ends it. Here's Gilbert Jean. Dwayne Williams, left wing 3-ball. Yes, Dwayne Williams, his second triple of the night, and he is the Owls' purest three-point shooter. Right around 33% this year, and he definitely could go higher. Your DJ Shower for three. No, rebounded by Gilbert Jean Mendez. Up ahead, Williams, a one-on-one with Shower. He goes into the lane. He's fouled. They'll wave it off, say it's before the shot. And that will be not make anybody in the building happy. They're going to say it came before he had gone up for the shot. They won't give him continuation. It'll be just end line out of bounds. In right away to Yamashita. His shot is blocked there. Maxim Vukovic with it. He throws it away right to Aki McMichael of UMPI. They'll go quick. In transition, McMichael the take, no good. Tipped around and finally pulled down A.J. Creech. Will end the madness. 4 more players ready to come in for UMFK. A lot of the starting 5 ready to come back in. Charlie Melick ready for UMPI. So Fort Kent will get their starters back out there, most of them anyway. I believe Keen Obiora, the only non-starter out there for the Bengals. Charlie Melick, James Yamashita, Dwayne Williams, Aki McMichael, Saquon Carswell, the 5 for UMPI. In right away to Tariq Islamovic, gets it to Jordan Guerrero. Crossed over to Obiora, he drives, going to the rim for 2. Nice take on the right side by Keen Obiora. So UMPI with a slim lead, up by 7, 18-11, and we'll have a foul. McMichael tried finding it to Yamashita, but a good read by Sasaki. He goes up ahead. Katsuya Sasaki, no good. The follow-up, no good. Still loose, and we'll have a foul on the rebound against UMFK. And we'll go on number 4, Keen Obiora. So Fort Kent, a very busy team, coming back from Montana just a day ago. Played 3 games out there. They've been on the road ever since their first game of the season against Washington County back on November 1st. They've played 9 straight, now 10 straight road games. They will host Fisher this Sunday. Road warriors these Bengals have been. UMPI also almost all fully on the road until this Sunday. Smelik misses a jumper. UMPI played a couple of neutral sites, but all on the road. Their first 6 games were. Doug McCullough back in for Dwayne Williams. Whistle for a travel against Obiora. Jab set McCullough. Working around Obiora. Good defense there. Will prevent the make. UMPI trying to end a bit of a scoring drought here. Guerrero, the trailer for 3, right wing, no, short. It'll just go out of bounds. Just nicks the net. Student section will let him know. McMichael drives. He's fouled on that take. Islamovic got him with the arm. Bryce Lawrence, spark plug for UMPI, is going to come in. McMichael makes them both. He's been great at the free throw line so far this season.
Keep up the defense, guys.
Nice give inside. Sasaki loses his footing. He goes down hard. And he is in severe pain. Went down kind of awkwardly. Our trainer Brian Morrison is on scene here. The way he slapped the ground right away was not a good sight. We hope that it's nothing severe, as Coach Mandeville now out there as well. Or we'll take an audio timeout while he is tended to. So it'll be UMPI basketball after the injury. Katsuya Sasaki will be tended to by our excellent training staff over in the left corner. Certainly hope that he'll be okay as we'll mop up perspiration and get set here. UMPI will have it. McMichael will have the first touch after the injury, 10:40 to go. McMichael harassed by a couple of defenders there, Grady and Creech. See who they get. They'll get Creech. Bryce Lawrence into McMichael. McMichael, high arcing shot. What a jumper from Aki McMichael, who has been lights out from the field so far this season. Started off red hot, has since calmed down a little bit, but still always in double digits. McMichael averaging 16.4 for the Owls. Fadeaway jumper from Islamovic, a good shot, makes it 22-13. Melick drives, no look pass, nice pass to Carswell, who reverses. Say Quentin Carswell from Charlie Melick. Nobody picked him up all the way to the rim. AJ Creech, a miscommunication there. UMPI was setting up their defense. Creech, good vision to just go all the way to the rim. McMichael harassed from behind there by Guerrero. Lawrence, the give to Carswell. He takes it. 2 more for him. Using that reverse. Vukcevic takes it himself. Tipped out, rebounded. They get it back to him in the corner. And Maxim Vukcevic, the corner jumper. Melick has plenty of time and space. We'll just wait for numbers. Devin Hodges getting ready to come in for Fort Kent. Lawrence to McMichael. He drives. McMichael, the up and under. No good. That would have thrown everybody into a frenzy if he could get that one to go. Akala into Gene Mendez. McMichael, jab step, kicks out. Carswell. Looking for McCullough. A miscue, he steps out. Go the other way. 26-18, UMPI with an 8-point lead. UMPI's currently, of course, no conference games yet for the Owls, but sitting atop the NAC East at 5-2, MMA at 3-2. They are at Husson as we speak. 28-22, the Eagles lead midway through the first half. There's a bucket from Islamovic. Thomas is 3-5, Husson 2-5, Farmington 1-5. In the early part of this season, the first conference games tonight as the aforementioned Mariner and Eagles matchup. Coach Kane wants a timeout. The Owls lead by 6 with 7:55 to go in the first. Six-point UMPI lead. 7:55 to go here in the first. Yep. Catch and shoot 3 for Islamovic. Front iron. McCullough climbs the ladder and the leading rebounder for UMPI pulls it down. Lawrence around the perimeter. to Gilbert Jean. It's loose. UMPI turns it over. Up ahead, Islamovic wants 2 more. Too strong, as all of his momentum was bringing him to the rack there. Jab step Creech will try it. And he gets the roll. I was going to say short off the front rim. And gets the friendly iron. So UMFK has cut it to 3 just like that. Here's Gene Mendez trying to end the drought. Can't do it, but gets it back. McMichael left open for 3. Too strong. Looked good from my angle. But close but no cigar. And now a foul against Lawrence.
Match up, match up.
.702 to go, first half. I'll be with the slim lead. Guerrero, a deep 3 ball, too strong, and rebounded by McMichael, who gives right to Miles Jones. Jones, crossover, spin move to the rim, the double clutch, no good. Tipped by Gene Mendez and pulled down finally from Fort Kent. It was Novakovic with the board. Creech, Guerrero, right wing. Back to Novakovic. Drop step up and under, no. And the Owls will pull it down. So fast pace, but not many points the last minute or so. Lawrence goes left side to the rim, too strong. Some good looks for both sides. They just can't finish. Up ahead, blocking call against McCalla. That one could go either way. But they say he slipped into him. So it'll be 2 shots coming for Devin Hodges, who's 8 for 12. Sorry, that's Guerrero. No, it is Hodges. I swear, some of these guys, once they get fouled, they'll step way out like they're not shooting. It's Hodges awaiting. So he splits the pair. That was Hodges. And UMPI will get to work on offense. Jones into the front court. To Gene Mendez. Pump fake, crossover, working his own space. Gives it to McMichael, lays it in. May have been some contact there as well, but he gets the 2 points to count anyway. Hodges in the lane, gets the basket to fall. I don't know how he got that one to go. Devin Hodges with the answer. 2-point ball game. It's loose on the floor. We'll get a whistle. And a kick ball. Yamashita's in for Jones. 2-point Owl lead. A lead that has been slowly dwindling the last few minutes here as Fort Kent has cut into UMPI's advantage. They made a lot of threes early on. Since then, the Owls have been tough sledding to get anything to fall offensively. Here's Creech. A.J. Creech. Underneath, shot up, but nothing doing there for Hodges as McCalla pulls it down. Gene Mendez to Yamashita. Back to McCalla over in the corner. Gene drives. He'll be fouled. See if they get 20 or 3 here. And it's on Jordan Guerrero. Now a 1-and-1 situation. As that is the 17th foul on UMFK. Aiden Grady's in. Saquon Carswell back in for Yamashita.
No, Saquon, you're on 20. 7.
Tipped around, the Owls get the offensive board. Williams.
Jesus Christ. George, you just hit him.
McMichael to Carswell. Jean, some ball movement. Williams open for 3, shorts.
George, why don't you call
And the Owls come up empty-handed yet again, looking for a field goal in any way possible. And now, usually that's what happens when you start off the game that hot. Eventually you're doomed to go cold, but the Owls have been on this cold streak for a while. They have preserved the lead. Up by 3 here. We'll have the ball. Luckily for them, Fort Kent has run dry as well recently. McMichael. Tries an open jumper, and he gets it to go. Aki McMichael wearing the mask. The man in the mask for UMPI. Gives him a 5-point lead here. 4:25 to go. Catches shoot Vukcevic short. Rebounded by Carswell up ahead. Jean leaks free. He's short on the lay-in. Frustrating for UMPI there. They had the fast break. Here's Hodges the other way. No good. Tipped around. Secured by Williams. Finally, it's been a battle for every board so far. Jean Mendez to Williams for 3. Short. Rebounded by Fort Kent. Vukcevic gives it away to Aiden Grady. Novakovic will be fouled. 3:49 to go, first half. Down in Bangor, the Eagles lead the Mariners by 7. Right around the same mark that this game is at. Started at 7:30. Owls get a stop. McCalla. Gives to McMichael. He finishes and one. Aki McMichael falling to the ground right after Fort Kent didn't get a call that they would have wanted. So McMichael a chance at the 3-point play. He's up to 13 in the game for UMPI. Leads all scorers in this one. Only one in double digits. McMichael completes the 3-point play. UMPI now up by 8 after a mini run. Up top, Hodges for 3 from the top of the key, makes a drop. Devin Hodges, Fort Kent needed that one. McMichael trying to thread the needle to Carswell, and it was a very tight window he was shooting for. It got to him, but it was a little bit too low, and it goes out of play. So UMPI turns it over, trying to go quick there. 5-point game. The drive, shot blocked by Saquon Carswell. We'll stay with Fort Kent, obviously, but 8 on the shot clock. It's a foul against the Owls. Sorry, the foul against UMFK. I heard white 11, but the number 11, Alicia Moreno, is not out there. It was on Tariq Islamovic. Underneath, Carswell mishandles it, gets it back. You're trying to go to work in the post. He's fouled. Almost an and one, but we'll have 2 free throws.
Under control, easy, just like that.
Carswell 5 of 12 this season from the line. Carswell, this is the second. They split the pair, but Aki McMichael with the offensive board. McCalla and Gene Mendez get back offensively. And UMPI will settle into their secondary. McMichael to McCalla, the post entry, all the way over to Gene Mendez. He gets defender to bite, and Gilbert Jean to the rim for 2. Great update by number 23 for UMPI. They lead by 8 again, 37-29. Creech drives. We'll get a jump ball. Our officials were on the same page there. Both our center and our lead official each had the same call. One that could have gone down as a foul, but UMPI will benefit. Under 2 minutes now, 37-29. UMPI will have to handle the press here. McCalla pulls up into a jumper, no good. Rebounded by McMichael. The stick back is good, and he's having himself a half. Up to 16 now for UMPI. They lead by 10, $1:40 to go. Up ahead, lay in no good from Islamovic. In transition, UMPI doing what they do best. Saquon Carswell can't get the reverse layup. And now we'll have to get back. Islamovic stops, waits for McCalla to fly by, but then misses. Dwayne Williams, the trailer, McCalla, McMichael up fakes. Carswell in the lane, working around. Carswell to the line for 2. Chance to extend this lead for UMPI. Led by 11 at one point, but it was like 18-7. Since then, UMFK has cut into it, but UMPI has gone on a run. Miles Jones, Jordan Guerrero ready to come back into the game. Carswell hits the first, and it is an 11-point lead for UMPI. Owls are in double bonus for the last minute, 6 seconds of this half. UMPI makes it a 12-point game, 41-29, right at 1 minute to go. Grady drives, kicks out. Here's a 3 from Guerrero. Halfway down, it rattles out. UMFK gets the offensive board. In the corner, it's Islamovic, in and out. Creech with a follow-up. He gets the offensive board. He's in a really tough spot, though. We'll try to throw it off Williams. I'll say he stepped out first before he could do that. Swampy with a 9-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Jones. Now Carswell, short corner. Kicks out to Miles Jones. Back to Carswell. Will lose it. Shot clock's off now. 20 seconds to go, first half. Up ahead. It's Creech. We'll try a 3 off the jump stop. No good. Rebounded by Forquette, though. 12 seconds. Creech thought about it from the same spot. We'll get rid of it. Underneath, shot blocked. Obiora was rejected there. up ahead. Carswell, closing seconds. Williams, with time expiring, no good. Follow up by Carswell, count it. They will count it. That is it for the first half of play. Our officials will discuss if we had a foul or just a good hoop, and that's going to be the end of the half. 43-29, the Owls do lead. Here with Carswell as time expired, laying it in for Uppy.
thank the University.
Back here at Wadene Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Maine at Presque. Great crowd on tap, exactly what you want to see for these Think Pink games. Bringing back the tradition after a number of years. Tonight raised $467 for the Patients Assistance Fund at Northern Light Health A.R. Gould Hospital, and $467. Then we had a 50-50 raffle worth $110, and then the donor gave it right back. So we thank you very much for the generosity and just the overall support tonight for these games. Exactly what you want to see, and a great campaign and a very successful event. As you can see, all the players in their pink warm-ups tonight, and a great cause and a good event, special event we've had put on here. So we'll go down through some scoring totals here as we conclude halftime. AJ Creech leads UMFK with 7. Devin Hodges has 6. A balanced scoring attack from these Fort Kent Bengals. Jordan Guerrero with 3. We had Maxim Vukcevic with 3. Pardon me for the pause there. And then a few other players with 2. Just a balanced attack for UMFK. And it's not surprising because of how deep they went early on. They've gone 10, 11 probably total players in the rotations. UMPI led by Aki McMichael. Who else? He's already gotten to his average on the year with 16 points. Doug McCullough had 5. Dwayne Williams had 7. Gilbert Jean Mendez had 6. And Saquon Carswell had 9. So 5 scores for the Owls. Much different story for UMFK as we're just about set here for the second half of play. Seconds will tick down and we'll be ready. They lob it in, and UMFK will have the game's first possession. Creech goes left side. The defense parted for him, and he goes left hand, left side. Textbook take. McMichael into the front court for UMPI with now a 12-point lead, 43-31. McMichael elevates, wants 17 and 18 on the game, but he falls to the ground. The shot does not go. Creech with the board. He takes it up. Thought about the 3. Now a triple on the way, AJ Creech. And Coach Kane has seen enough. The first 40 seconds of this half gets a quick timeout. So UMFK starts off with a quick 5-0 run. They've cut into the lead now, down by 9. 43-34, just 40 seconds into the half. A full timeout. Nine-point lead for the Owls. Coach Kane with a very quick timeout. Try to nip the run in the bud. We got a bottle on the floor here. So we'll blow it dead and do it again. Officials fortunately saw that quick enough. They could blow it dead before anybody could trip over it. Now an off-ball foul on Creech. So UMPI will take that break for sure. And that is just the second on Creech. 3 players with 2. They get it in, tight window to Jones. Jones. Gene Mendez drives, no looker to McCalla, and now he'll save it, go back to Williams, goes off the leg of Grady. UMFK gets the turnover, but UMPI directly after. Leaking free is Jean, laying it in. So some helter-skelter action. Guerrero. Islamovic. His take doesn't go, but it'll go out of play off UMPI. And line out of bounds. 12 on the shot clock.
Talk it out. Watch the duck in. Watch the duck in. Pass it along. Pass it along.
Lob it in. Inside. Wave it off.
Hey, Dwayne, get to this.
Lobbed in right away. Grady trying to go over McCalla. Tipped way over our way at the table here, and Jones pulls it down. McCalla kicks it out to Jean Mendez. Hesitation move. Jean Mendez tries bouncing it in.
Good boys, let's work now. Let's work. Move your feet. Good. Don't reach.
A three from the top here, no good. That was Islamovic. They get it back to him. In the corner now with Grady. Around the perimeter, Guerrero with 10 to shoot. Looking for a ball screen off the pick and roll. They get it back to Grady. His defender flies by him, and he lays it in. A good pick and roll play there for the Bengals. They cut it back to 9. Jones with possession. Miles Jones drives, kicks out. Williams for three from the top, around and out. Guerrero with the board. Up ahead. We'll say it was last touched by Williams and stay with the Bengals. Jump ball first. No foul call as a lot of hand traffic, foot traffic, the works in the lane there as Creech goes down, but they will just call a jump ball. I think that's the right call. But all ball reaching in for that. McMichael with McCalla, the back tip by Vukcevic. A discussion with two of our officials here. So now we've got Guerrero and Gilbert Jean Mendez getting into it. An official in the middle trying to break it up. They're continuing to go at each other here. Guerrero's going to be subbed out for. So Guerrero will get a chance to cool off. Gilbert Jean will remain in the game. They lob it right to him off the set piece play, and that is what the Owls do on the out of bounds. Look out for that. They lob it right into Gilbert Jean. He tips it in. Creech with a defense chant erupting underneath. They find Grady. Nice find by A.J. Creech to Aiden Grady. So they trade hoops here, and it's still a 9-point game. McCalla. The runner, what a take by Creech, can't get it to go. And we'll get a whistle. Right away, they get it to Aiden Grady, who lays it in. So it's a 7-point game. UMFK trying to slowly chip away as scoring kind of has slowed the first 4 minutes of this half. Williams wide open underneath, stuffed but fouled by Maxim Vukcevic, who raises his hand like it's the 1960s after fouling. At least that's what it looked like. I love that. I love it when players do that. Old school. Being honest. Williams makes the first.
Let's make them play some defense, all right? They haven't had to play defense a lot.
And converts the second as well. Successful trip for Dwayne. 9-point advantage for UMPI. Pull up Jay, side iron, rebounded by Jones. Gilbert Jean Mendez at the top of the arc. Touch and go, back to him, he drives, blocked by Vukcevic. And that one was clean this time. Jones in right away to Williams. Got to go quick, 5 to shoot. Williams gets rid of it to McMichael, crosses over. They get it to Jean Mendez, off in time, and he cans it as the shot clock expires. Perfect job by the Owls, knowing what the clock was at. And they found Gilbert Jean open, and he converts. And a carry call against Nick Gravely. Into Gilbert Jean. Now McCalla. McMichael drives, runner. Blocked from behind there by Guerrero. They say it was all ball, and now UMFK will push. Up fake by Vukcevic. He dishes it back to Guerrero and back to him. Vukcevic for 3, short. On the rebound, they get UMPI. I'm not sure who. It'll be Williams. Nobody right now for UMPI in foul trouble, though. Everybody, I think that's just Williams' second. Other than that, everybody else with 1 or less, obviously. 1 or 0. Put back by Grady. They're all over him. They let him play on. Grady still fighting, and now we'll have a foul against McCalla. So let's say no shot as McCalla and Grady smile at each other after a huge battle ensued. Catch and shoot here for 3. It's Gravely. McCalla pulls it down. So after all of that, no points out of it. Gilbert Jean is free. He lays it in. Nobody picked him up. UMPI leads by 14. They get a steal in the backcourt. Gilbert Jean, no looker to Williams. Spinorama, kick back out to Gil. He drives, and now we'll float it over to McMichael. McMichael. Now Jones, Euro step. A blocking call against UMFK. Will go on DJ Shower. Luka Novakovic. The sub here for UMFK awaiting his first free throw. .4 UMPI advantage, trying to extend their biggest lead of the night here. Jones short on the first. He was 11 of 14 on the air going into tonight. Can't say enough about Miles Jones as a leader on this UMPI squad. Always in the gym, the weight room, working hard day in and day out. A senior transferred from Dean College, now in his third year with the Owls. Underneath, Novakovic around and down. He quiets the crowd, making it 55-42. McMichael into the front court. Tried fitting it to McCalla. Nice read by Guerrero. He steals it away. Lobs it all the way over to Gravely. His runner with a hook shot is good. Bit of a hook there by Gravely. And it's back to 11. Slow-moving second half. Had a lot of foul calls. 3 either side here in the first 7 minutes. They tried finding McCalla. Goes through his hands. And UMFK gets a steal. Novakovic gets McCalla to bite. Now he drives. High off the glass. No good. Tipped and saved by Shower. Tipped away. Last touch by Williams. It'll stay with UMFK. Carswell is in. I think his first minutes of this half. Had a good first half with 9 points.
Good job. Hey,
Carswell had a great night against UNE, I believe 15 points. Gilbert Jean was tying his shoe. They get it in right to his man, but now Jean gets up and gets back in time. Novakovic, no good on the jumper. Jones kicks out McMichael. Williams. Back to Carswell. Williams loses his footing. Guerrero in transition, kicks to the trailer. The runner, they got a foul on him. He'll go to the line for 2. Maksim Vukcevic, who is an 81% free throw shooter, will have a pair. So that'll be the third on Dwayne Williams.
Charlie, you take it out of bounds.
So Charlie Mellick, James Yamashita going to come in for UMPI. Jones and Williams exit. So UMPI has held the lead here. Wire to wire. Never surrendered it. Up by 10, still a long way to go in this one though. Mellick. Gets rid of it to Jean. Jean has some space. The runner finds Mellick in the corner. Back up top, Yamashita. Thought about it. Now back to Jean. He crosses over. Gilbert Jean, what a take. Lays it in for 2. Give him 17 in the game and now leads the Owls in scoring. UMPI leads by 12. Vukcevic with Yamashita defending. Over in the corner, Shower. Now Novakovic backing down Carswell. Gives to Vukovic, diving to the hoop. What a pass from Luka Novakovic. The assist there, finding Maksim Vukcevic, the Serbian to the man that hails from Montenegro. for three. McMichael in the face of Vukcevic. And Aki up to 19 in the game. So we got McMichael with 19, Jean with 17 to lead UMPI. Creech leads UMFK with 12. They throw it away. Unforced error. So UMPI will have it right in front of the student section. 4 subs are in for UMFK. It'll be Islamovic.
Hey, you should be behind Gil.
Creech back in as well. Novakovic still out there. Devin Hodges out there. Yamashita takes it in the front court. He's fouled by Islamovic. That'll be the third on him, the first player for Fort Kent to get to 3 fouls. They fit it to Carswell, the give and go. Jean to the hoop. Great look. Can't finish. Carswell tracking it down. Gets it to Melik, who finds McMichael. Gets through the defenders. Has to have somebody open. Yamashita catch and shoot. Corner 3. Buries it. And what a possession there for UMPI. Moving it around. The defense was closing in. So there had to have been a couple people open. There were. They find Yamashita in the corner. He buries the 3. Doing his job as a spot-up shooter for UMPI. Here's a drive. Hodges lays it in. Jean gets it picked by Creech. Coming from behind, though, is McMichael, the chase down steal. Excellent job with Carswell. Yamashita back to Carswell, puts it on the floor, takes it to the rim, count it in, 1. Saquon Carswell gets this gym to its feet. And UMPI up now by 16 with under 10 minutes to go. 9:39 left in the ball game. So Saquon Carswell having a good day as well. You mentioned McMichael. We mentioned McMichael and Jean with 19 and 17. Carswell now up to 11. Chance to make it 12 here at the free throw line. And he does. Biggest lead of the night for the Owls. Up by 17. On the precipice of history here. Should they hang on? A foul against Hodges. Mentioned in pregame, I'll be off to a fantastic start. 5-2. There are 2 losses against USM on the first day of the season, followed by a 3-game winning streak over UMaine Augusta, MCLA, Paul Smith's College, and then a loss to Bowdoin, which they only scored 53 points in that effort. And then 2 straight victories over a NESCAC and a Conference of New England opponent. UMFK out of the Division I of USCAA, a different sect of collegiate athletics. Fort Kent currently sits in 5th place in those standings. 3rd in points total. Of course, they've played 10 games. Big division, obviously. I guess you could say conference. They have 26 teams in USCAA Division I that they all match up with. Foul against Guerrero. Holding Gill. Apologize the first name there. Try not to be biased. First name's usually a dead giveaway that I am. Gilbert Jean Mendez, catch and shoot 3, front iron. Rebounded by Islamovic. Catch and shoot, Guerrero for 3, no good. Carswell went up for the board, but it's rebounded by Novakovic. He puts it on the floor with a power dribble, around and out. Just can't get it to go. Frustrating for UMFK there. Lawrence. Yamashita not on the same page with Gilbert Jean. Foul call on Bryce Lawrence, who just got in. A little too overzealous defensively there, fouling Creech. That'll be the 6th on UMPI. Hodges get back to the inbounder for 3. The look was there, but not the finish. UMPI up by 15. Gilbert Jean. Carswell lays it in.
Stay down on the thing.
Aiden Grady, catch and shoot 3, short, rebounded Carswell. Outlets to Lawrence. UMPI up by 17 now, 68-51. McCalla back to Mellick, wide open for 3, too strong. That's the shot that Mellick needs to take there, wide open. Just needs to see one fall for him, because he can heat up. UMPI has a couple of good shooters like that, James Yamashita as well. Look at a hoop and harm on this side. Luka Novakovic will finish, count the basket.
Oh, timeout, 30.
30-second timeout called by Coach Dan Kane. 17-point lead for UMPI, 70-53 with 7:47 to go. Novakovic completes the 3-point play for UMFK. They needed it. Trailing by 14 here. The Owls need to start just using the clock. We're getting to that point here if they want to come away with this victory. UMFK obviously playing with a bit of urgency here. Mellick loses it. Here's a steal. Up against Islamovic. He finishes, so it's back to 12 in the blink of an eye here. UMPI was up by 17. Gilbert Jean, Carswell. Back to Mellick for 3. Around and out, with a follow-up by Bryce Lawrence. $14-point advantage. Approaching 7. McMichael getting ready to come back in. The runner Hodges, and that'll be a travel. You can see that one coming from a mile away. And now a technical foul call. Technical foul call against the UMFK bench. I didn't catch who it was on particularly. It could have just been anybody from on the bench there. So UMPI will catch a break with that. And that was a very easy travel call. I'm not sure what the displeasure was. So it was on bench personnel. It was not on Coach Mandeville, who has been relatively calm all night long. So now UMPI will have it. Into McMichael. Now McCalla to Lawrence at midcourt. He drives, gives it to Saquon Carswell. And we're getting a pass and crash there on Bryce Lawrence. That's exactly what that was. Good call going against UMPI here. It's a full head of steam there, got rid of it, but his man stood in there and took the contact. Hodges for three. He's fouled in the act. Got him with the body. So he'll have 3 free throws. Hodges with his 3rd free throw upcoming. Try to make it 3 for 3. And he does, calmly. Gives the student section a look, going 3 for 3 from the line. Lawrence is free up ahead. Gets his own rebound, still scrapping. Now to McCalla. Back out to Gilbert Jean, 6:20. McCalla falling away. Finishes. Great basket there from Doug McCalla. Jab step drive from Creech. Goes right side. Nice take by A.J. Creech. He's having himself a night for UMFK. Carswell on the other end, tipped around, secured by Fort Kent. And now a foul call on the rebounding action. Dwayne Williams back in for UMPI. Front iron, tipped and back to the shooter, and now he's bumped by Gilbert Jean. So some physicality, to say the least, out there.
Dwayne, you got shooter, Miles pitch.
That one went on Gilbert Jean. Just his 2nd. Doug McCullough, Dwayne Williams, and Bryce Lawrence all with 3.
Jeff, watch him going in. Jeff, watch him going in early from the top. That's a violation. Violation, Jeff. Damn it, Jeff. He's sorry, Jeff. I just told you.
Gilbert Jean to Dwayne Williams, crossing over. He goes left side, and a block call against UMFK. Trying to get a handle on this physicality are the men in stripes here. And that'll put UMPI in the bonus. Fort Kent's in the double bonus. 73-63 is your score with 5:25 to go. But Dwayne Williams at the line. makes the front end of the 1-and-1. UMPI needing to make these free throws here down the stretch. They're 6th in the NAC in free throw percentage, 65.4%, a mark that certainly they would love to improve going down the rest of this season, the rest of this first semester particularly. Too strong on the second, he splits the pair. It's an 11-point lead for UMPI. Creech to Vukcevic. Inside, laid up and in by Aiden Grady. And they cut it to 9. It's closest it's been in a while. Almost a turnover in the backcourt. Jones swoops in and saves it. Here's McMichael all the way to the rim himself. The hoop and the harm. Aki McMichael. So UMPI a chance to increase their lead right after the UMFK cut it to single digits. Aki McMichael can't convert the three-point play, though. So it's back to an 11-point game for the time being. Under 5 minutes now. Vukcevic, the post entry to Novakovic. Spinning around, McCalla loses it on the floor. McCalla dives on it, gets the steal for UMPI. Timeout called by UMPI. After all that fracas, UMPI getting a little frustrated thinking that the call wouldn't come, but it was. He had it the whole time. .442 to go. It's an 11-point lead for the home team. 76-65. It's a 60-second timeout. Looking down through some of the team stats, UMPI 47.4% from the field tonight, right around a little bit over their average. 45.5 they're averaging this season. Very good marks for the Owls. 3-point range, 8 for 18, above their average. Obviously that is a good mark. Right around 2/3 at the free throw line. UMFK at 76.9% at the free throw line, which it could come down to that here in the final 4:42. UMFK winning the rebound battle slightly, 39-37. They have 16 offensive rebounds to UMPI's 10. UMPI first in the conference, in their conference, in defensive boards, but next to last in offensive boards, but first in total boards. So that's how well they clean up the defensive glass to be almost last in offensive and still first in total. Williams try to jab step into a three. Coach Kane letting him know we need better looks than that. Here's a three on this end by Islamovic. It makes it an 8-point ball game just like that. This game is far from over, and now an off-ball foul called on Doug McCalla. So at 4:12 to go, Coach Kane still has 2 timeouts in his back pocket. UMFK with 5, only used 1 so far. So McCalla will exit. Lobbed it in. Catch and shoot three. He has another. Tariq Islamovic with 2 quick threes makes it a 5-point game just like that. And now some intensity in the gym here, as it's been kind of a UMPI's game this whole second half. Leading by double digits or around there. They had led by as many as 17 at one point, and now it's back to 5. McMichael stops on the block. In trouble, tries getting it out to Carswell. He shields to allow the possession to stay with UMPI. 9 on the shot clock. 5-point lead for the Owls, who have been void of looks the last stretch. Carswell gives to McMichael. He drives. McMichael falling away. What a bucket by Aki McMichael. No better guy if you're the Owls than to have the basketball. He's at 21. Now 23 in the game. A heat check here from Islamovic. Goes off the side iron. UMPI pulls it down now with the ball, leading by 7. To Carswell at midcourt. To Jones. Now Williams drives baseline and lays it in. So 2 quick hoops for UMPI makes it back to a 9-point game, falling those 2 big threes. Vukcevic drives. Soft touch, but it's too strong. And a foul on the rebound. That one will go on Aiden Grady. Senior from Portland, Oregon. Stands at 6'8". I think that's who he'll get a breather here after that. No, it'll be Hodges for Novakovic. And now it's a 1-and-1 here for UMPI with 2:53 to go. Saquon Carswell at the line. Carswell 4 of 5 from the line tonight. Makes the first. UMFK women's team trying to do their best to distract him. Didn't work on the first attempt. He makes a second. Now UMPI, they do a full court pressure. A little bit of token pressure as they back off as soon as they get it in. Vukcevic for 3. Wide of everything. So UMPI gets a stop there off the air ball. They get it in, needing to handle this Fort Kent pressure with 2:38 to go. Gene Mendez floats it to Jones. Carswell at the elbow. Williams, step back into a jumper, no good. Carswell goes up for the board. Pulled down by Grady, and then he throws it away. No look pass, McMichael to Williams. What a dish. Like Stockton. Aki McMichael to Dwayne Williams. Makes it a 13-point game. Jump ball. Arrow favors the Bengals, but that doesn't matter in this gym right now. All momentum wearing a white jersey. So it's a 13-point lead for UMPI at 2 minutes to go. Hodges to take it out for the Bengals. And he gets it in to Grady, back to Hodges. UMPI was ready for it. And now they'll settle into an offense, but they can't take too much time. Underneath, Grady. A tie-up. No, it's a foul. Thought we had tie-up, but we had a hold going against Williams. And that'll be his 4th. So McCalla and Williams now each with 4 for UMPI. Williams there for the board. So they split the pair, and it's a 12-point lead. McMichael, right side, all the way to the rim. 2 more for him. What a night. Aki McMichael up to 25 in the game. Thrown away, stolen by Jones. Needing to settle now is yelling Coach Kane. They have the lead, they have the scoreboard in their favor. 1:15 to go. Carswell to Jones. Now Williams going to use all the shot clock here. Jean actually drives, puts up a shot, and he gets it to go. Not all the shot clock, but they'll take 2 points anyway. McMichael reaching in the backcourt, and not the time to do that. Two free throws for Creech, who's had a great night as well with 14. Tariq Islamovic also had 14 for UMFK, and Devin Hodges has 13. So 3 players, 13 or more. Aiden Grady had 9. We'll go through the scoring totals upon the conclusion of this one. $15-point lead, under a minute here. 55.8 to go. You just use the whole shot clock here, try to play keep away, not to give up any steals. And the Owls should be golden here. 88-73. Thrown away off the face of Jean there. A little bit too much on that pass from Williams as they can laugh about it given the scoreboard. That one's on Gilbert Jean. It's his third. Islamovic hits the first.
Charlie's taking it out. Charlie's taking it out.
No shot, got a lane violation, waving it off. So, UMPI basketball. Melick into Lawrence. Back to Charlie Melick. Beginning to close out this game, the Owls with a 14-point lead. 30 seconds to go. McMichael to Jones. He drives, elevates into a jumper, no good. Shot clock is off. And the University of Maine at Presque Isle Owls men's basketball program is off. As they had blocked there by Melick from behind. They are off to their best start since 1994.
White, no fouls. Play clean. Play clean.
Clock.
Clock, please. Clock. The clock needs to.
So 11 seconds on the clock. UMPI will have it. Into McMichael. Crossing over. He dribbles the space. And the Owls are 6-2 for the first time in 30 years. 88-74 is the victory tonight as they defeat the UMFK Bengals. And what was a very spirited physical battle all the way through, but the Owls get the last laugh in the end. Wire to wire, they get the victory. We'll go down through some scoring totals. The top scorers from each team, A.J. Creech and Tariq Islamovic with 15 for UMFK. Devin Hodges had 13. Aiden Grady had 9. And Luka Novakovic had 7. A few other players under that mark. And then for the Owls, they were led by Aki McMichael, their leading scorer all year with 25. Gilbert Jean had 19. Dwayne Williams had 14. Saquon Carswell had 16 off the bench. Doug McCullough with 8. A couple other players in the scoring column, but the Owls with a huge victory. 88-74. They are 6-2. And will host Fisher College this coming Saturday. A couple of days of practice until then. But thank you for joining us for the Think Pink games tonight. I'm Ricky Goupel. Anthony Searles on camera. Have a good night, everybody.